We're on. The elegant
All
hour.
right, didn't know it started like that.
It starts off with a bang.
Yeah, it really does.
Today we got Jackson Pilz sitting here with me. Keen to talk shop, talk turkey.
Keen's a keen word.
Oh, fuck. You like kids? Oh, what's Bob doing inside? Dogs are inside already. Yep, Bob. So, a bit going on the start of this one. And Doris is out.
One dog policy at this joint.
Oh, fuck. I was just at a kid's party. Watched a kid shit herself in the fountain.
It's just a war scene,
Yeah, kid parties are hectic. There's no difference between that and an adult's party, though.
No, same amount of shit and piss and
Yeah, crying.
and real shit chat.
Oh, fuck. It was, yeah, bit of an eye-opener. There was some kid just screaming. There was all these girls, like, on this manoeuvre that just spins you around, and they're just screaming, going ape shit because it's their party. And then this bloke's just yelling out, "They're screaming coconuts." I was like, what the fuck's going on here? There was some kid that had one of those backpacks on, but it's the lead attached to it, so he couldn't get too wild. Pull him up early.
Lanyard.
Yeah. They give him a drink, and then he got his drink and he just poured it straight onto this plate on the table. And then the mum's...
Not the fairy bread.
No, not the fairy bread. There was fairy bread, burger rings, all types of sweet shit. But he poured it straight on the plate, and then the dad just going off at the mum going, "You shouldn't give it to him. You knew he was going to do that."
Like when the missus gives you a rum, eh?
Yeah.
Don't give it to him.
Oh, he's fucking naughty. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely no difference.
Not one bit. Yeah. So that was my morning. I went there incredibly stoned as well. Smoked a massive bong and then went down there.
That's a bold choice.
Yeah. Screaming kids.
Love getting real scared before a real scary event.
I guess we should introduce who you are. Jackson Pilz, for those who don't know, is what, are you still considered a professional skateboarder?
Oh,
Or
maybe on paper.
on paper, maybe.
Not on paychecks.
Yeah, not on
that paper.
Well, I suppose when I asked Duncan, I wasn't sure. I was like, what would you be considered as? Did he ever
He's
officially
making
retire?
his own pro boards, isn't he? Asking the wrong guy.
Yeah. And then his missus has got, like, because she's got the Duncan as the last name, there's two Duncan pro boards out there.
They're
That's
spreading
sick.
them out.
Yeah.
He's outsourced the name.
Yeah. You've got it from here, darling. I'm just going to kick back, do a bit of tiling. Yeah. Yeah, who'd you used to ride for? Volcom, Billabong. Billabong's the big one.
It's a long list of used to.
Used to.
Yeah, it's a shorter list of still am riding for.
Yeah, how do you go from being MVP on King of the Road, Thrasher King of the Road, a couple of years ago to getting dropped from everything?
Oh, I think it's just called aging horribly.
Yeah.
Aggressively and horribly.
Yeah. Thrasher King of the Road, what's that? Fucking, it's like a scavenger hunt for skateboarding.
Yeah.
Is that how you'd say it?
You get like a book they give you
At the start.
Yeah, it's like set shit you have to do.
All different tricks in
is
all
pretty-
different places.
No thinking.
Yeah.
It's just pretty good.
Yeah. You just like read the book, like, because it even goes off location, doesn't it? It's like wherever you go to,
Yeah.
it'll be like, say you go to Atlanta or some shit, go to like the city there.
Yeah. Yeah. Where we went like, I think from New Mexico or something to LA.
Yeah.
And then we got to LA and they're like, it's not over yet. And fucking flew us to Hawaii.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And everyone was just done. So it was just like 3 different teams in Hawaii. Just
What, just the lad?
my type, please.
Yeah, so cross country, you go across the country on fucking skating, different spots. And what is it, week long? Or you got 2 weeks?
I think it was 2 weeks, yeah.
So
Memories failing me a bit. Yeah, it was that 10, 12 days or something like that.
Did you go over with Enjoy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Enjoy's skateboard company
Yeah.
for boards.
It was sick. It was like, wow, we'd been on it before, and I just got Louis was like, I got my mate to just drive an RV. And they just bought. They had like the 5 dudes on the King of the Road, and then they just bought the whole rest of the team in an RV. Partied the whole time.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, so we don't take it that serious, and we didn't take it that serious that time. Just drank the whole time.
Didn't your team ended up winning that?
Yeah.
Because who'd you have on there? You had like Ben Ramos.
Yeah, Ramers.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Shout out the lad.
Shout out Ben Ramers.
So you got to get.
Don't think you'll hear it, but
you got to get onto the shout outs.
Yeah, Louis.
You can shout him out. Don't be scared on him.
I can't even remember who was on it. Enzo, young Las Vegas kid.
Who's he? Is he the one with the glasses?
Yeah.
And like gnarly as.
With the glasses and the billy.
Really?
Yeah,
just ripping. Yeah. Was he chomping like big rails and big stair sets? Ripped as.
Yeah. Chomping a few things.
Yeah, it was like in the skate scene, you come across weapons like that are just like smoking hongers, and then skating the scariest thing you could do. Not skating's like something chill and
maybe
fun.
not as scary as going to a kid's birthday party. Yeah.
Yeah, so you went from being MVP on that, getting cover of Thrasher,
to TA.
to TAing for a company. What do you reckon about the work? It seems that you've never done a day's work till last year?
No, I was tiling like 2 years before I came over.
Really?
You lads, yeah.
What, just
tiling?
Full time?
Yeah. Yeah.
After, when did you do your
something with skaters, tiling.
So
I didn't like concreting, so
if you go from being a pro skater, you got to go either concreting or tiling. That seems to be the thing.
Yeah. There's only one split in the road from there.
Yeah, what Dandy? He's on like Pat Dandy. Shout out,
concreting. Yeah.
Concreting.
Yeah,
beautiful men's club.
we go over to Jake. He went the different road. He went tiling.
Jake Duncan went tiling. Yeah, so
yeah, but it's pretty funny. The 2 lads I was working for, both skaters. Yeah, I don't know where you're getting this stereotype from.
Yeah. Yeah, so let me recap. MVP, Thrasher King of the Road, one of the most prestigious things to get, with a Thrasher cover, and then tiling to TAing.
Mm. Yeah, stepping it up.
Yeah, so everything's been going pretty good in your life lately.
Yeah. I promise I wouldn't cry today. You told me this is a fun podcast. Yeah. So I lay down.
No, I just wanted to just make sure.
Just really wanted to rub it in.
Yeah, I never got good at skating, so I didn't have any of these issues.
Just got real good at heckling, eh?
I got pretty good at heckling and getting pretty drunk at events.
Yeah, the best parts of skating.
Yeah, Bambi skate comp, blackout drunk.
What was it, Hardy off the corner?
Hardy off the 6 foot to flat, 6 foot ramp to flat. Stomping it every time and me legs not being strong enough to stand me back up. Hadn't been
barely getting a bushing before.
I'd barely been able to walk before I got on my board.
Standing up, tinnies falling off your lap. Give us a crack.
I had a hot 30 pack of VB just sitting in the sun all day that I was just ripping into, trying to keep it in the shade, but it was getting tricky.
Well, you got to keep them warm because no one will steal any off you. Me and Reese used to do that on trips, those old hoon runs. We'd be like, none of these guys are buying beers. What if we just buy warm ones? We'll see if no one would pinch them off us.
Oh,
it's only the first few that are off.
Did you? I used to do the same at me place in Merimbula when I bought a unit there, like when I was 19. So it was like ridiculous that you had your own unit.
They shouldn't have given you any money.
No, the bank was handing out loans back then. It was that hard for me to get my last loan. But 19, being a full-blown piss rag, they let me buy a joint.
I've already been on the sauce for 7 years.
And then I was getting sick of like people. I'd just tell people like, fuck, just help yourself to the beers. But if you like drink the last of them, just go get another box. No cunt would ever get another
Always
box.
one left.
Yeah. And then it got to the stage there, so I started putting them in the cupboard. And then people would come round like after the pub, and I was banned from going out from a lot of establishments, if you wouldn't believe.
Let's come to Club Evan. It's way better.
It's way better at my unit in the middle of town. Heaps sweeter than the pub that's got chicks. So yeah, I used to start putting them in the cupboard, and then people would come around after the pub and they're like, oh, you got any beers? I'm like, yeah, they're in the cupboard. Grab us one while you're there. And they're like, they're in the cupboard. I'm like, yeah, just grab one out. And they're like, they're hot. I'm like, yeah, grab one if you want. No dramas. Just chuck me one. And they're like, no, I'm not drinking that.
More for me.
Yeah, I'm like, just chuck us a couple. Sit there playing like fucking Skate 3, going mental.
What, just 10 people watching you drink beers?
You guys sit this round out.
This is a lock-in.
Yeah, when did you do your first home run?
Oh.
Was that still...
Actually, no, I do know the first one.
What, were you
I was...
Billabong
Nah.
camo
I would have
cargo
been,
shorts?
Fast forward.
That's fast
6
forward.
months. No, I think I was maybe just 18. And me and Red went over to the States.
Had you just cut your hair?
Oh,
Nah,
who could tell?
nah, it's hard to tell.
Maybe back along again.
Because you used to look like a full-blown girl for years, eh?
Yeah.
It was sick.
Yeah, I remember I was at Coolum Skate Park, like the old one that was just fucking asphalt and 14 ramps. And yeah, I was just like skating after school or something, and this girl just like fucking zoomed in, parked, ran over. I was just sitting on the quarter pipe, and she's like sat next to me. I was like,
Ooh, we're on.
and she's like, we're just starting this new brand. It's called Galah's Shoes. Would you be interested in riding for us?
Fuck off.
I was like, oh, yeah, what's that about? It's like, it's all girl fucking shoe brand. And I was like, I'm a boy. Full Pinocchio moment. I'm a boy. And she just like was like took the wind out of her sails. She just like butt slid down this 6 foot corner into the asphalt and sprinted off.
Running off into the sunset.
No goodbye. And then she just threw the keys and kept running.
The Red Bull car came back and picked her up.
Yeah, so I looked that much like a girl. I've got office.
Galas. They were massive. Every single Sheila when we were back in school had the galas, those, and then you had the little white socks. You might even run like the frilly socks.
The mid-length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's
just above the ankle.
Yeah.
And
the
can't
boys
be showing your ankles. Like
yeah.
Early 2000s.
Don't show off too much. Where that's
Was
super
it the
mini.
pink and white ones, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then blokes had the customs.
Yeah. Humans.
Yeah, humans. Yeah, humans for school shoes as well. I remember.
Corels if you're in the...
Oh, yeah, Corels. My set of Corels was sick. Who'd you say was sponsored by them?
I'm pretty sure it was Duncan.
We'll fact check that. We could call him up and fact check him.
Oh,
You're spooked on him, eh?
it'd be a long chat.
Yeah.
How much time do we have?
How much time? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, so
That was...
Galaz.
Why didn't
I
you...
don't know how we went from King of the Road to Galaz that quick.
That's sick, though.
What else do you want to know, man?
I'm just trying to touch on... This is what people really want to find out about.
You haven't even gotten the gold top helmet with the hat on.
Yeah, well, let's get there. Who was your... did you actually... When you were running... For those that don't know, Jackson, when he was a younger... man on the skateboard used to run a set of...
Man's generous word, apparently.
He used to run a cap on, long hair down to his ass, pretty much. It would be pretty much, yeah.
Dead straight.
Yeah. Was it blonde as fuck?
Blonde.
Yeah. And then on top of the heart, he had a hard hat on. What? Did you have a sponsor for the hard hat?
Nah.
Stack it. No
I
sponsor.
couldn't even tell you where it came from, but it was glittering gold.
Was it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the first Belco Bowl Jam I ever went to, you were there skating in it.
Yeah.
In that exact same outfit. And he had the biggest set of cargo shorts you've ever seen with like massive pockets. And what did you reckon?
People would have been like, oh, he's skating paddless. They were like, yeah, going down to the shins nearly.
Yeah. No.
Tuck them into your socks sort of thing.
Yeah, sorry, this is just reliving my childhood memories.
Yeah.
Everything that used to make me laugh.
Everything that used to make me cry.
How can he be so good, but he dresses like that?
He's pretty good for a guy.
That Sheila's pretty good.
I remember at one of the they used to do those Globe World Cups.
Yeah.
Like, and they had the Australian titles before it.
Oh, yeah.
And my grandpa came down. And he's in the crowd. I was like, in this Australian titles thing, and the person next to him was like, whoa, that girl is really good. He's like, that's my grandson.
Gonna fight him in the sand. Fuck you, can. Pulls the shirt over there and starts wailing on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
So high school was pretty rough.
Yeah, high school weren't good times for me. But that's where you came across Jesse Noonan, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. He started coming up when we were maybe like 16 or something.
Yeah.
Going up the coast.
Yeah.
First time I met him, I was like, I think we had a night out and we just skated the next day, and I was like, oh yeah, like, good to meet you, mate. It's like getting in his car, I dacked him. And there was just like all this fucking toilet paper in his pants. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, I've had diarrhea the last 3 days. I was like, oh fuck, sorry man, didn't know. Wouldn't have done it.
What? So I didn't realise that you'd shit yourself on multiple occasions and you couldn't work out how to go to the bathroom.
That was first day meeting him. Been best friends ever since. I haven't dacked him since though.
Too scared.
That's something that lingers around for a bit.
Yeah, dacking a bloke that's got shitty toilet paper in his pants is pretty fucking hectic.
For someone that loves getting as naked as he does.
Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't had to go to court about that. Or has he?
We'll leave that there.
Some things
Next
are
subject.
yeah. Some things are better off unsaid.
Yeah. Let's leave that to the imagination.
Yeah. Do you reckon if I skate coach you enough, we could get you into the Olympics next round?
No.
Why not? You could be wearing the green and gold.
Just like my helmet and cap combo.
Yeah.
Right? I've been there, brother. It wasn't for me. Because it was a green cap under that.
Did you do 10 hard years in that attire? Or was it like 5?
Fuck, that's anyone's guess.
I know for like a good time.
Try and remember when you were 10 years old. It's nothing good coming out.
No, I can't imagine what I was up to. It would have been fucked.
Pretty good shit, eh?
I had a dam in my backyard that I built myself down the bottom of the dirt hill. I built this dam, and then I just like light fires in there. And when it was raining,
Daniel and Nathan, eh? He's wanking.
What?
I just want to be a surfer just in the dam.
Yeah. What's that Daniel Nathan? Is that Chris Lilly shit?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He wants to be a pro surfer and he's just got the dam. I think he just told him across the dam.
Yeah. Fuck. Chris Lilly has been doing such amazing things in life. That's
For
lifestyle.
such a long time.
Yeah. What do you reckon of these? So I just spilled beer.
Better drunk and not bored, I reckon.
Yeah,
if you have an honest opinion.
I've broken me sobriety. If people can't tell.
What was that? 5.5 months?
Nah, 4.
4.
Felt like 8. It's a weird thing though. People when they're sober count the days, but people that drink don't count the days. So I was counting every single day that I hadn't had a drink, and then since I've had a drink, I haven't counted one day. Doesn't matter.
Just good feelings, bro.
It's just nice.
No need to count when you're feeling nice. Yeah.
So that's where we're at. Cheers, mate.
Hopefully I didn't break it.
No, I had to go down to a funeral the other day, so I got real excited the night before the funeral, and I bought this like real nice bottle of scotch to drink at the funeral, like at the wake.
So you had it planned.
Yeah.
A plan broken. Sobriety.
I was like, oh, well, I'll have this drink at the wake, and like, because he used to drink scotch and stuff. And then I was like, well, fucking pulling up.
Your dad's
best mate. Yeah, it was like 50-year friendship.
Fuck.
Hectic, eh? So
I think you get a letter from the Queen for that, don't you?
Yeah.
Or is it just steaks and sweet potatoes?
Fuck. That video is gnarly. If anybody's fucking seen on the net, this video, fuck, what's he up to? He's having a guy's dinner, but you're not allowed to drink out there. He's cooking up steaks and roast sweet potatoes, and then he had a subject of what you could talk about that night, and then you weren't allowed to offer any unsolicited advice. And then the comment section is wild. It's just talking about that's gay than gay porn.
You try to do the right thing, eh?
Yeah,
the internet's not going to have it.
Nah, the internet will cut everybody down in their prime.
Yeah. I'm sure that guy thought he was doing the right thing.
Yeah. Fuck. When you were running like your fucking, you had like, what did you have, like 100,000 followers at one stage on Instagram?
Oh, yes. I don't know.
Yeah, like something ridiculous though. Did you used to get in there and check out the comment section, or did you stay away?
I can't even remember, because I think it was a couple of years ago that I lost it.
Because what did that happen? You got hacked or something?
Yeah, just hacked, and they were like some Russian dude or something. He was like, give me $600. I was like, I don't care about it. He's like, really? I was like, no. I was like, you can give it back if you want. He's like, and then it was like I think someone bought it or something. It was like some chef just
gained 100,000 skateboarders to follow him.
Yeah. It was sick. I didn't have it for a few months, and it was so fucking nice.
Yeah, I did a big stint. I think I did like a month without it or something.
Yeah.
It was fucking good.
It feels good.
Now,
I'm going to go back to a fucking Motorola V3.
Oh, give me that 3310.
Yeah, a bit of snake, and that's pretty nice, eh?
Do you remember like people used to have full arguments with their missus or some shit on it?
Just pressing 100 buttons.
And then they'd like throw the phone would go into 3 or 4 pieces. I can't remember how, because the cover, battery, and then the actual phone hardware. So it's 4 pieces, and it'll just go that, and then they'd go put it back together and then call them back up.
I'm ready to talk.
Can we?
Or sometimes it's just like fucking like Captain America's shield just bouncing off walls. Just comes back to you. Anyway.
So I remember watching this one. She like high school. She was having a full domestic. Must have been with a partner, like her boyfriend that didn't go to school. So I'm assuming he was at least 30 and she was 16. And
he's on a list somewhere.
He's definitely on the list. And she threw the phone at this block wall. The phone like full shattered, and she went and just slapped it all back together. I was like, what the fuck's going on in here? What's this wizardry? What sort of sorcery do you have, woman? Oh. And then she put it back together and then just like calls him back up and keeps going on with her rant about how fucked he is.
Yeah, not even a tantrum. could save you from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to go back to the... If you could type easier on them,
Yeah.
it'd be sweet.
For who's old mate? That cunt that's real good at skating. Where's Kramer?
The best.
And he runs a flip phone, don't he?
Yeah. He just never caved in. I think they're all trying to get into, so you need to be on social media. Like,
How come he didn't get dropped from his companies?
too good. Yeah, probably too much skill.
Yeah. None of these mics are actually on. This is just I just wanted to get into you about your fucking skating career.
Well, I'll take all that shit I said about you earlier. I'll take it right back. This thing is just absolutely...
Oh, yeah. So they're better drunk, not poured. Now, you look like you pissed your ducks after you poured beer all over yourself.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a perfect cover-up for later. I actually do.
Shout out to Tui. Is that how you say it? Tui?
He's got a mean little ball bag on his neck there.
Yeah. Yeah, big shout out to Tui fucking New Zealand beer.
Yeah, I'm not too mad at it. It's pretty...
It's meant to be a pale ale, apparently.
It doesn't taste like that.
No, but that's what it reckons it's meant to be. I don't know.
I'm pretty loyal
To the soil.
Wakachungi if I'm crossing the channel there.
Yeah,
So I'm not going to shout it out.
Feel free to shout out whatever you want.
Yeah, shout out Wakachungi. A man wrestling on a guinea pig as your logo. Can you go wrong?
You can say fuck Red Bull on here. Is that dangerous waters?
Oh,
They've
can't
actually
be too mad.
they got snipers up in the hill on you at all time.
Yeah, I was saying it is nice hills out here, but I'm sure it turns into the hills have eyes pretty quick.
Yeah, it's a hell spot here, but
There's some fucking vantage points around here.
and it looks super rapey.
Yeah.
I've never seen a rapey bit of bush in my life.
Well, if you're hanging with the raper.
The therapist.
They're the therapist.
Come and sit down on the couch with the therapist.
Yeah. The mind rapist.
How's,
Bring up your fucking 12 when you're 12 and 10 years old. Make you cry again.
at the start of the potty. We didn't want
Now
to.
you're vulnerable.
See, but did you like how I started off with like MVP of Thrasher? So like pump your tyres up and then we cut you down.
No, we just ignore that. Talking about that. Anyway, here's Gold Lid.
You pretty much did the same thing Duncan did. He went MVP, King of the Road, then 5 years later he was out.
And must be something in the waters. the cursed trophy. Don't you drink out of that trophy. You'll be tiling in no time.
As you drink,
It's just full of grout.
as you're having a sip, you're seeing visions in there. It's you as the Tyler.
Oh, what is that? What the fuck's a mitred edge?
So now from going from world tour skateboarding, you just go on tours around Queensland to different mine sites.
Amen, brother.
Put it there.
Yeah, put it there. I always say it's kind of like the same shit as skating.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of fucking pissheads going out to one spot, getting in a van for the day, going back to where you're staying.
Get real dirty and sweaty and don't get anything done for the day.
Yeah.
Bob, you're back in. Oh,
Yeah. It's kind of a real similar shit.
same shit. Different day. Bob got in a dog fight the other day.
How'd you go?
See that floppy ear?
Yeah.
That's his shit ear. It's already had some damage. And then the dog had him by that at the end of it, just biting the fuck out of his ear.
He's like, don't worry, it's already dead.
Sitting there trying to get these dogs apart.
Did you put a finger up to do it?
Nah, but Eric, whose dog it was that was like, who's staying here, Eric,
Oh, yeah.
he was on night
fucking-
shift and he was sleeping in his swag and he fucking jumps up and he's in his jocks and Jess is here like with her kid. He runs out in his jocks. The dogs are going at it and then me and him are trying to pull the dogs apart.
You end up putting a finger in you, eh?
Yeah, there was a finger put somewhere.
The dog stayed fighting.
Yeah, there was not one dog that got broken up in the whole thing.
Was that his first fight?
No, he
Oh, he's a scrapper.
no, he's not real good at it. He was when I was like with the ex partner. Me and her like had like 4 dogs. He had 2 Rottweilers. Shout out Paul and Heidi.
Yeah.
And then we had him.
Good dogs though, eh? The Rotties.
Yeah, so sick.
My one I've had for 10 years now. Roddy Cross Kelpie.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet.
They're that deadly. Like, the Rotties don't want to do whatever you want to do, they're keen to do.
Just beach, eh?
Yeah, if you want to just hang out and sit around all day, they're keen.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, if you want to pull the bong out and rip into a heap, or if you want to go like down to the beach and do heaps of like sweet shit, they're keen.
If you
as
feel
well.
like randomly running a 30k, they're there with you.
Yeah.
My one is I take him down the beach, or like it's Stewart Creek, so it's like the beach runs into this creek, and he just swims out as far as he can, chases his splash, and just yell, like cries at the splash. It's like, "Arr!"
Gonna get it.
I used to take him to the beach, and he'd do it. I had like a couple heroes that would just go out and try to save him. I'm like, he's just swimming, mate. He's fine. And then I was like, I can't take him to the beach anymore because someone's going to drown trying to save him.
Them swum out 2Ks to get a dog.
Yeah, I took him to the creek, and then like crowds gather around. It's like, this dog's fucking sinking. He's drowning. I'm like, let him go.
There's women and children.
Women crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. What's that dog's name?
That's Coda.
Yeah.
Then I got a little blue heeler as well.
Mm. No, thanks for bringing that up. My blue heeler hung itself. Thanks.
Yeah, mine tried to.
Yeah, so
with drugs.
So you're trying to bring up some shit from my past to hurt me.
Yeah. Mine was fucked from the get go.
It's a nice comedy podcast we've got going on here.
Sorry about this story, Lance, but tell it.
Shout out, Lana.
So the house we ended up buying off a mother-in-law. We had our engagement party out there probably like a year or 2 before we bought it.
Yeah.
And it was as you'd expect an engagement party to go, people are enjoying it.
Did Reese go up for that? Or was he there when you asked her?
He was there when I asked her.
Yeah, he told me about that.
He was asleep.
And then he came
woke
to...
up, he was like, fuck you, cunt, of course you did it.
Yeah, didn't he get up and just scull like a bottle afterwards?
Yeah, like we had gin. We're drinking gin and tonics.
Yeah.
He sculled this gin. And then Red did the same thing because he just got there. It's like sculled this gin and just projectile vomited. Like here to the fucking phone away.
Reese took it in his stride.
Yeah.
It just sparked up a
Probably
ciggy.
just went back to sleep.
I'm going to go sleep these 10 extra drinks I just put into my system off.
Yeah, so anyway, we're enjoying this fucking party. Locked the dogs up for the night. And, we wake up in the morning. We just, as you do, pour all the leftover shit into a drum and we're just drinking a weird fruit juice sort of
That's the thing.
cocktail thing. Just all the leftover drinks. Like,
As you do.
As you do.
I've never heard of that.
Jungle juice, brother. Where you been? So we let the dogs down.
Can you grab a couple more of them? There's some in the freezer.
And someone's left someone must have left a packet on the ground.
Oh,
And my dog's come straight down, got into it.
A
She's
Charlie
like, not
packet.
even a year. Yeah.
Go Grand Hackett.
Colombian fucking. Yeah, and she just started pissing everywhere. I was like, what's going on with the dog? Like, it's just like doing circles and pissing itself.
You go, wait, I've been in this situation before.
I know exactly the problem. No, we took it to the vet and just like, go over to the fucking chemist, get a drug test.
Oh, no.
This is where Alana's fucking mum works.
Fuck off.
Yeah, so we took this.
You had to get a drug test for the dog.
Went and got it. It came up positive for methamphetamines. And yeah, like fucking just putting charcoal down its throat and making it vomit and shit. And she's been fucked ever since. Just gets around licking cane toads. It's a gateway to cane toads.
That's how you get hooked on the cane toad.
Yeah, disgusting stuff.
Bit of meth, and then the next thing, it's a slippery slope to the cane toad.
Yeah, and that was me getting me blue heeler that I've wanted for a long time.
So now that one dog nearly died, we get to get another one.
Yeah, so whoever left that on the ground, you're in trouble.
We've got cops looking for you.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Bob? Back on up. That's one hell of a way for the dog to party, though. What about what they Reese and that used to do for Chunkle on his birthday?
Yeah.
Make the dog chocky milks. Vodka, Kahlua and milk. Rip a couple of them for your birthday, Chunk.
That's the least of his worries, though, isn't it?
Nah, he's looking good. Fucking hell.
Yeah, he's near the mayor.
This is pretty RSPCA heavy, this episode, eh?
Yeah.
We get every cunt's dog's
I
taken
didn't
off
give
him.
it to the dog. It found it. And you should be so lucky.
I was looking for it.
What a time, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that fucking sucked and the dog was not in a good way.
So he went from MVP... No. Fucking...
To dog abuse.
to dog abuse. You killed your dog.
Well. Not yet.
In a short version. Yes. No.
No, this is
But so...
crispy.
Yeah. Because somebody nearly killed your dog, Alana, you got to get the dog of your dreams, a blue heeler.
No, that was my blue heeler that I just got.
Oh, it was to the
She's under a year old.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought it was the Roddy.
Nah.
Oh, that changes
He
up.
keeps it pretty tame.
so the blue heeler
Came to party.
really came to party. Yeah,
And now
right.
just flat out licking cane toads.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Think about giving it a try. She looks that fucking revved up when she gets back.
Yeah.
It's like bulging.
My mate's dog started licking cane toads when it came to Queensland. Got a taste for the toad. And then it went from never being spooked on lightning strikes and stuff to as soon as there was a thunderstorm going absolutely mental all night.
Remember that meme? It's like the dog and it's all the war flashbacks is just staring.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then we got a little cavy as well. Those ones
Cavoodle.
with- No, Cavalier.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the name, but I don't know what they
three-
look like.
It's like the little, real little, and they got the long ears and just fuck. You don't want one.
You're not a fan? Yeah, bring that
I'm
up,
not a-
Dale. We've
not
got
a-
Dale, the producer, in.
Yeah, bring King Charles Cavalier up, please, Dale.
Oh, yeah, I think I know the ones.
That's exactly what she looks like.
They got the fucked up eyes on them, eh?
Yeah,
Like, yeah, like a finger just went up their door.
yeah. Like they just found a bag of
Meth. At a,
It wasn't meth.
it was meant to be rack, but apparently it was meth. I know a few boys.
Thanks for having me.
I know a few people that have like done drug tests and then they've gotten done for having like meth in their system and they're like, I fucking bought a bag of Coke. I got stitched up.
I paid $400.
Fucking dogs. Mm.
Yeah, but fucking 3 dogs.
3 dogs.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Nah.
That is fucking nightmares.
Oh, back to what I was saying. When we had all the dogs, Bob, the Rottweiler didn't like Bob. Used to be a full fuckhead to him, and Bob would just be prancing around, being like fucking doing his thing. And then Paul would get off him, be like, fuck this cunt,
prancing around here.
Look at you having all this fun. And we'll just go over and start trying to fuck him up, just being real aggressive.
Couple T-bone hits.
Yeah, "Oi." And then next thing they'd get into a scrap, and then Bob would be getting fucked up by the Roddy, and I'd be going mental, trying to throw dogs away and shit, grabbing Bob and throwing him and trying to hold Paul, and then Bob would jump up and then come back at him and then get fucked up again, and I'd be back to trying to stop Paul from biting him.
It's not a one-man job.
No, it's fucking, you got the missus standing there crying or something,
kids and women crying.
He's just because Bob's pretty light, he's pretty big, but he's also pretty light, where the Roddy was just solid
strict muscle.
You just trying to pull him and you're what the fuck's going on there?
He's got the handbrake on.
Yeah, me and him one time, when the missus she'd be going away or something, and I'm fuck yeah, missus going away, I'm having a dog party, so I'd get a fire going real hectic, start cooking up some good food, just cooking up steaks or something for myself, and get some nice shit for the dogs.
Sweet potatoes.
And then I'd get real maggot with the dogs, play music, just cranking it. And then I'd stir the dog, be playing with all the dogs, stirring them right up. And then Bob, this must have been right at the time, Paul was starting to have his nuts drop, and he's starting to become a full man. But he I was stirring him all up, and he then he full jumped up in me face, at chest height, pushed me in the chest and barked at the same time, jumped up high as fuck. It was so spooky. Whoa. And pushed me in. I'd step back and I was wow.
No more dog parties.
I was we're just going to chill this one out, fellas.
Fuck, that's why I got to grow a mustache now, because I picked the Roddy up.
Must ask you a question.
Yeah. And I was, we used to wrestle.
Yeah.
Rev him up. And I just one time just fucked up, and I picked him up through the around the back and up under the belly.
Yeah.
And he just turned around and fucking got me. You can see the start of the scar there, and it just goes all the way through my lip.
Is that why you started going the mustache?
Yeah, because it's full goes all the way through.
That and the fact that people used to think you were a girl.
Yeah, got him.
The mustache.
Don't open me up again.
The mustache didn't help.
Yeah, it didn't help. Damn, she's taking a lot of testosterone.
Is she Greek? Oh, yeah. I can't believe you didn't take up that Gallows deal.
Gallows? If we're going to talk about regrets.
Yeah. Duncan's major regret was not doing a 540 in a vert at skateboarding.
Yeah.
Yours is not signing the Gallows deal.
Yeah, not many, if any. That's up there.
Bit of Scribe lyrics to ride in your day.
Shout out Scribe. That's the only one.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I remember when back in the Billabong days, we did those Channel V tours. I was a little kid, and they were at the fucking height of their shit.
Really, Scribe and that.
And I went on the bus one day, and they had all the sweet Xbox on the Channel V or the Billabong bus.
Really?
And Scribe were in there. And I just walked in, I was whew, what are you playing? I was fucking, whatever, some car racing game. Just sat down and played some car racing game with Scribe.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
the fucking funny as.
That's the coolest shit ever.
Yeah. And then it was straight after that.
And then after you got off the bus, I was this is a lovely little girl. That little tomboy that came on here before, lovely girl.
That girl with the gallows shoes was really good at Forza.
What did he reckon? Was he cool?
Oh, I don't know.
It was.
I probably didn't even know who it was.
It was just some New Zealand Mary.
Yeah.
It could have been any New Zealander.
Yeah. I think it was the SCAF crew, actually. My bad.
Looking back on it now, it might have just been some blokes doing some maintenance. I'm not sure. Oh, fuck. Shout out Scribe. Shout out to any New Zealander. Seems like we're drinking your piss. You can shout them out. You can shout out whoever you want.
Yeah, I don't know. Too many.
Shout out Rad for shitting his pants.
Jacinta Ardern.
Do you want to partake in one of these? We got the mega can here. Mega can of schnuff.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the worst thing, trying to get it out.
It's your house. Oh my God.
There's so many.
If any.
Jack reckons his brother gets, this is all one flavour, right? This is all the berry. Oh, Doris is spewing inside. That's pretty sweet. We just cleaned. He reckons he gets like different flavoured ones and will like get 2 different flavoured ones in there at the same time.
But they all look the exact same.
So I don't know how he does that. He might be some sort of genius or a wizard.
Well, they'd be pretty close together, genius and how to tell.
What was the wizard on the Smurf show?
I don't know, probably.
Look, can you look that up? Wasn't it like Galgazar or some shit?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what his name was?
Yeah. I actually did just watch a new one. With the
Smurfs?
kids. Yeah.
Did you put the old one on?
He's like a real person in the Smurfs.
Yeah.
It's so fucking weird.
Gargamel.
Shout out Gargamel.
Yeah.
Shout him out.
Nah. He's not even my favourite wizard.
Who's your favourite wizard?
Me, when I drink the fucking tinnies that go.
The wizard stuff.
Yeah.
I thought, what about that fucking movie? Who's it? I can't even remember any of them. Danny McBride, and they're like back in fucking medieval
Year
times.
one.
No, it's like Your Highness
Your
or something.
Highness, yeah.
And then they go to see the wizard, and you got to go like, you got to go joke the wizard off. He's like, oh, I think that's my favourite wizard.
That's a good one, yeah.
He's a pretty good wizard.
But it's pretty fucking satisfying when you reach wizard status.
I've never done it.
Tape a couple of bottles together.
I've seen people taping bottles together, and like lads have got cans.
Like neck to neck sort of
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
and you're just like, what are you doing? That's you got to do.
69 and a bunch of bottles together. It's like,
Yeah, this is suspect what you're up to. You can't go like that. That's how many does it take? Is it like 15 tinnies?
Depends how tall you are.
Well, how many tinny talls are you?
One way to find out. Yeah, I'd say around like 15, I guess.
15 tinny talls.
Look that up. How tall is a tinny?
How high is a tinny? Do we have a measuring tape in here?
How tall is a tinny? How many tinnies are in 6 foot?
Are you a 6 foot man?
I don't know.
Are you just throwing numbers out there?
Yeah, 185, I think.
Yeah, I think that's 6 foot. That's bang on 6 foot. Are you still...
Do you want to check my license?
What? It should say on your license. Tall, dark and... The dogs are going absolutely apeshit out here. Whistle right into the
Yeah,
mic.
you're nearly spot on there. 14.75 tinnies in 180 centimetres.
So, 15
So pretty much a warm up to come on this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Duncan, when he was on, I think before we even started kicking off, he was well over 10 tinnies. And then I think once we finished the potty, he was like 20 tinnies deep.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
He took 6, I think he had 6 beers on the table. And then while we're doing it, we had an intermission and he had to go get more.
Quick time out.
I've got to have a piss.
It happens.
Yeah. It doesn't feel weird at all being on here.
No, it's pretty.
Real comfortable.
I was pretty nervous all day. Just a long build up. It's been 2 months of 3 phone calls a day.
Yeah. Emails, dick pics sent.
Yeah.
And then unsent and then resent. Bob's back.
Blocked and unblocked numbers.
Bob's back in here. We've got mustard on the beat. Go on, get out.
Bunch of calls. Hey, this is Evan's family. It meant a lot to him if you could just do that.
He's
He's going through a hard time. He's doing my podcast. Meant a lot to him.
Yeah, you're his childhood hero. He loved Billabong.
He really loved gold helmets.
Tell you what was funny when you were you like surf, dive, and ski? Did you used to your pictures used to be up the front of them, didn't they? Yeah,
Yeah.
surf, dive, and ski.
Maybe, yeah.
Pretty sure because it used to go in like if you'd been like the shopping centres or the malls or something.
No, it was City Beach.
City Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd go in there and be you in there, and I'd
It was
be
like a model chick, and then red. It was like I remember the photo. It was like this couch in the middle of a drain. It was like me and Red on one side, and just a model.
far.
And it was, I think I was wearing like a fucking beret or something. I can't even go to Woolies anymore.
I can't.
They've been running it for 15 fucking years.
Fuck, it was the best shit ever. You're not on it anymore. When I found you, ball in a bargain,
lawsuit.
found your pro model in the bargain bin.
Yeah, it's when it's time to hang up the knee pads, eh?
Apparently, Reese was telling me when Duncan like brought out the bender or whatever,
Oh, I know this story. It's so good. It's so good.
and Jake's like around at Reese's place. I think they're down in Eden, and
Yeah.
then neighbour comes over wearing Duncan's pro model shoe.
Bragging, right? He's like, look what I just got for fucking $20 in the sale bin.
Duncan's fucking pro model. It was like they'd just come out and it's already in the bargain bin. I was trying to ask him.
That would have been near just absolutely sinking a ship full of piss. Eh?
Who let him? Did somebody let him design it, or did somebody design that for him?
Oh, who knows? But I remember, like,
You got
pull
to,
through the bender and then get angry at someone for bendering.
yeah, that's fucked up. How can you get?
Thank you, Dale.
Yeah, Dale, the producer, coming through with the goods. Oh, fuck, the dogs are going proper mental.
Yeah, they're getting into those horses.
How's
The horses are there.
As I was like, oh, I haven't been to Evan's house. Dale's driving us up. We go through this gate, which swings opposite ways, which is weird already. And then as soon as you get through the gate, close it, get in the car, turn one corner, and there's just a horse on the road shitting.
The horses won't
Like,
move for the car.
A lot of shit.
Yeah.
Just, we must be close.
Yeah, a lot of shit coming out of this place.
Yeah. This podcast is horse shit.
Yeah, well, you came on the podcast and you've told your shit story about your mate.
This thing's fucking frozen, brother.
Really? Oh, I might need to get them out of the freezer.
I got the other one now.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, people keep messaging, or they'll like call you up and be like, "Yeah, I'll come on the podcast. I got the maddest shit story." You're like, we're not a shit story. We're not shit story guys.
Yeah.
But it turns out we are, because anytime we talk,
You started.
I bring up shit stories. Like,
Yeah.
I can't help it. Can't stop, won't stop.
You can't get away from shitting yourself though, no matter how old you get.
It happens more and more frequently. I think my
I
whole
shit
life.
myself like 6 months ago.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where at?
Golf course.
Oh no,
Yeah.
golf pants. Do you like clothes?
Cargo shorts. No, it was just absolutely horrific though. Like,
Really?
yeah. The course I play all the time.
It's a bad course. Or
No, it's
the
like
shitting yourself is horrific.
It's a nicer course too.
Oh really?
Yeah,
What
and
course? You can shout them out.
Taunton, Noosa Golf Club. It's a lovely little establishment.
Shout out Noosa Golf Club.
Yeah, I was just like, I knew there was a toilet next hole, and we're just like about to tee off. I was like, oh,
Oh, no.
like the cramp hits,
Yeah.
and you can't even walk.
Yeah. You think
I
that
was
you
like-
might have? You're like, oh, I just got to get through this wave and we're good.
I ran across like the fairway we just came across. I was like, there's a bush there. I got to the bush. It was too late. I had to ditch the fucking boxes.
Cargo shorts still good.
They were safe.
The Billabong cargo
And
shorts.
then 2 sock wipe. It was hole 6 too. I had to play like 12 more holes with no socks, no undies. Got to the next hole.
You've been playing like shit today, Pilsy. Who's your golf crew up there? Floyd had a sweet.
Yeah, I play with Floyd pretty much strictly. Yeah, like Floyd. Shout out Floyd. My other mate Chabo. He's been getting into it. He just had ACL surgery. Like me.
Which one's Chabo? Is he bald-headed bloke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you met him, mate.
Yeah, he's sweet as. Like funny as. Yeah. He's telling us all sorts of fucking funny shit.
He's up to no good at all times.
Yeah, he's just waffling on. And the happiest bloke to ever play golf I've ever seen.
But it's because he won't stop. Look at this fucking thing.
Can't stop, won't stop. You can try drinking it.
What a fucking iceberg.
You've got to you've got to describe to the people listening what's going on.
Well, I don't know.
It's a frozen
There's
beer.
pretty much the shit that sunk the Titanic coming out of this beer. There's no liquid. I'm getting oververt on it and there's no liquid coming out. But I put it down and icebergs come out. Yeah, he's sick. Like a 44-year-old man that
Never grew up.
Loves his acid.
Does he?
Loves it.
Didn't they go camping? They all ate acid, and then he just said he's got to go. Just packed up his shit and fucked off. Was that somebody else?
Oh, he loves driving too. Like he would just drive us around.
Addicted to driving. My stranger. Did you ever?
Fast and Furious?
Did you
He's
used
got
to
this
watch?
old Pajero and he just fucking like.
It's such a dream to drive this thing.
Yeah, it was like, so everyone's going to fucking Brizzy for the weekend. I'll drive. Just eat 3 tabs of acid and drive us down. He's like, I'll drink when we get there. He's just like,
he's full floating above the car.
Jesus, take the wheel. No, he's the best. And then this other mate I grew up skating with, Andre. He's like near 50 now. Shout out Andre. I know you're probably not near 50, but fucking you're roof tiled for too long, brother.
That fucking Queensland sun got you crispy, my G.
That 30 years of roof tiling. And then just like pretty much just a little skate crew that we all kind of aged out of skating and had to find a new hobby. Look at this fucking thing.
Yeah, it's going up. Do you want to get another one? Or do you want to actually be
every time I pick it up, it spills on me.
It doesn't bother me, though. You can move... This mic moves and stuff. So...
Yeah, but look, it's done it over here, some here.
I just mopped all the floors and everything today. Bit of lavender in the vinegar and hot water mix.
Thanks for having me. This is going to leave this.
You're going to head off?
I don't know how to deal with this.
Oh, there's a lot going on. A lot of emotions to deal with. So how's your head been? Been good? All right?
Better than the head on this fucking thing.
Tell me about your childhood.
I think we went through it.
Yeah.
Gold helmets and cargo pants.
Did your old boy never pull you up about that attire? That's what I'm confused about. Anybody look it up, like Jackson Pilz when he was like 14, you'd be able to see it. There's heaps of shit on the net. He's extremely good at skateboarding, so there's a fair few pictures in that attire.
Hopefully that shit's drowned out by now.
You can probably look it up because it was on, I remember it was a Billabong ad for ages. It was like you standing on like top of a bowl or something in that attire. And then I think the other picture was you actually doing a trick in it. Yeah, that comes to my memory anyways.
Hopefully it doesn't come to any computer's memory. It'd be a sad day for me.
Oh, it's good. Everybody should look it up. I'm quite proud of my friend.
Everyone search underage me. Let's see what happens.
Oh, fuck.
Young Jackson. Young boy that looked like girl.
If you put that
type that into your search engine.
Yeah, that should get you fired up.
Yeah, would have been big in Thailand, I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon you could have done pretty good things. So MVP, Thrasher, try to OD your dog. So RSPCA's after you.
Yeah.
Was like a child predators.
I'm going to still like these. That thing's
Yeah, child predators.
Wet dream.
Yeah, that's the one. I was lost for words. You know, one thing
Yeah,
that
it had that effect on older men.
Yeah, well, fuck yeah. And what was I going to say? Yeah, that's about that really sums up your pro skating career.
Yeah.
I think
Tell us about some of your skating stories would be insane.
going with race to
Just going to Canberra. So yeah, like you would have been friends with him when he was like, he couldn't leave the billy and he had to drive the fucking VL.
No, this is so Reece Warren. Shout out Reece Warren, another extremely good skateboarder.
Which is my friend, like our friend that I met all these dudes through.
Yeah, I would have been 16 or 17 at the time, and I bought like a fucking decent camera to like be able to film skating on, and then
had like the fucking tape you put inside and shit.
Yeah.
Not a VX.
No, I didn't. I fucked up. I like got this totally different one. Like fucking got the HDR FX7 or some shit.
Yeah.
But like it was no good because everybody else was using fucking.
And none of it looks the same.
Yeah. So I think it just was a total waste of time using any of the footage that I filmed.
So you're the reason he never got ahead in.
Yeah. So I'm the reason he fucked up, not the fact that he went on skate trips and got maggot the entire time.
Nah, it couldn't be that.
It was me. But me and him were going to go to Ulladulla to fucking film a trick on that vert wall. I think
it was an Andrek for sure, eh?
He airs up because like it's got the vert wall, the low spot and the high spot on that fucking gnarly vert wall.
6 and 9 or something.
Yeah, and he airs up from the low one to nose pick on the top one and then back in. But before we went there, I used to smoke fuck all Dakar and he was just coming off being a massive bong smoking cunt. Like, he was upper.
Which he switched out for a carton a day.
Yeah.
to get on.
So he switched over to, he was like, this was in his stage where he's like weaning off the bong. And like, because I used to go around to his joint after school and shit. I'd get fucking smoked billies in his back shed, and then mum would come to pick me up because she'd been doing the canteen or something, and I'd be that ripped trying to get out of his backyard, like falling over and shit. And mum's like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing. I'm just really tired."
Really, somebody stared at the sun for ages.
He dared me.
It was chlorine.
I ate chlorine. And then we went up to like heading up to Ulladulla from Eden, and I think it's like a 3 or 4 hour drive. And on the way up, we must have got.
I didn't know it was that far, eh?
It might only be like, I think must be like, around the 3 hour mark or some shit. I can't remember. And fucking just before we got there, well, must have been like an hour out. That morning, we'd already stopped at, I think, Narooma Skate Park.
Yeah.
And went to skate that, and we were skating it like at 7 or 8 in the morning. Like, we got up so early to go do this mission because
he was going to work.
Yeah, because the cunt's retarded. Like, you got to get up super early if you're heading somewhere. We get to Narooma Skate Park. I go to just do a 50. There was like a ledge, like it's got like a kicker on one side, so you can like skate it as like an out ledge.
Yeah.
Or it's got like you can hop on when it's small and then skate it like you're skating off a drop type shit.
Yeah. like
so it ends where it's like hip height. I'd fucking was trying to warm up, and then I ollied up onto that thing, and it had the big like steel coping on it, and it was like fucking me front tracks missed the getting up on top, and me wheels hit the like massive bit of steel and just slipped, and I fucking
wax to the brim.
Yeah, and I just went from like just cruising up to do a 50-50 to getting on this thing, getting fully tangled up. I'm still half asleep, going cunt up like, and then landing on me fucking head at the bottom. And it was like fucking, by that stage, you've dropped off something that's nearly like fucking chest height sort of thing and fucking landed on me beak. And I was just like laying there like all fucked up on the cold concrete. And he's like, "You all right?" I'm like, yeah. Try and get up and skate a bit. And then
Don't let him see me cry.
and we got in the car, cried for the rest of the trip from your mum. Can you just call her, please?
It's a hostage situation after that.
But anyways, we drove up the road a bit more, and then he's like, "Oh, we'll pull in here and we'll smoke a joint." I was like, "Oh yeah, righto." And then he rolled up this like massive 3-paper joint, and then he's like, "Fuck, have a crack at this." So I had a couple puffs. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." He goes, "Nah, you got to smoke the whole thing with me." And he's a full bong head. It's not even touching the sides for him. And he just kept passing it to me. And then I'm in the car. I'm like fucking like passing out. I think heavily concussed.
Throw a foot-long joint on top of it.
And then as we're driving, like I go to like pass out, and then he'll just swerve real hard. My head will hit the window, and then I'll be like, "What the fuck's going on?" He's like, "Don't fucking go to sleep. You're meant to be the passenger. You gotta like, you're meant to be here to like fucking be me wingman while we're driving." I was just like, "Oh fuck, this 20-year-old bloke is just yelling at me. What the fuck's going on?"
I am scared shitless.
I think he's gonna rape me.
I remember coming back from Melbourne one time, and like, you know, it's just a fucking treacherous road.
Yeah.
And nighttime, been on a 3-day bender before it. And we're like, black cat run across the road. I was like, "Oh, isn't that bad, black?" And this next corner, this fucking like B double just comes screaming past on the wrong side of the road. We had to drive up like that, like 2 wheels on the wall. It's just like, he's like, "Whoa!" You had to pull over. He's like, there's a pub down the bottom of the hill. He's pulled over. He's like, "We need a beer." Yeah.
Just
Black cats are bad luck, apparently.
Yeah. Turns out they're no good.
Yeah. Kill them if you got them.
Yeah, if you got a black cat, kill it. RSPCA approved. Shout out RSPCA.
It's a lovely pet-friendly episode here.
Yeah, so we're still driving along in the car. We get to like Ulladulla Skate Park. It's still early as fuck. Like I'm talking like fucking 10 or 11. Like middle of the week, nobody's around. And like I'm trying to skate around. I'm that ripped. All I can do is like just like pump up and down ramps, just go back and forth. I couldn't even like kick turn, nothing. I was like too spooked. Just go up and then roll back down, switch, and then
just basic functions only.
Yeah. And then he's like, what's like, I got to film this trick. And then I'm like, I'm trying to get me camera out. Couldn't work out how to use the camera. And then I got Reese just yelling at me, going ape. She's like, "For fuck's sake, just film it from here, cunt." I'm like, "Oh,
where am I?
Who am I?
And where should I be?"
So yeah, that's he's got a lot of explaining to do, I reckon.
Why you're like this?
Yeah, he will even like proudly tell people that he ruined my life.
Oh yeah.
Like, check out what I made.
You didn't kick back too much though, did you?
Oh, there was fuck all kickback.
Yeah.
Grab the throttle and give it a little bit myself.
Yeah. Oh, this is how you like to do it. What if you did it a little bit faster?
So we don't actually have to skate race. We can just drink. And then
He never had to skate.
nah. It was, I like, think when I was like fucking 18, I started like in like 17 or 18, I started having like dramas with my knee. Must have been 18. And my knee would just like swell up. Like I'd even I'd sit down like cross-legged or some shit. Like it always happened on the piss. So like every time it looked real like,
As that gout travelled up, eh?
yeah. But like I think the first time it happened, I was like fucking around wrestling with the bloke, and then I like kicked my leg up in the air, and I just felt my leg like click, and I was just like, oh, it's like, what's going on there? And it started swelling up, and then it would happen every time it would happen. It would be on the piss, and then me knee would be swelled up for like 2 weeks and fucked up, and then I'd be telling him like, there's something wrong with me knee. It's fucked. And he's like, tell me to stop being a bitch and just come skating. And I'd be trying to skate and I'd just be having heaps of dramas. That went on for like a year. And he's just like, tell me.
What, you went to the races.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a pretty good one. What do you want that one?
Oh,
No,
I love it.
It's a good race story. The point of this story that I'm trying to finish off is like he didn't believe me and he'd just like be like, fuck, come down and skate, can't. And I'd be like, no, my knee's actually fucked. And he's just like, you just got to get off the bong, fucking ease up on the piss. It's all in your head. And then finally went and seen a doctor.
Turns out it's all the ligaments.
Yeah. And the doctor's like, your knee's completely fucked. We need to take out all the cartilage out of it. It just had like bits like on the picture that they took of it, the MRI or whatever, just had like floating shit in there. And there was like bits that were like cartilage that was ripped off, just like swinging around. So it was like when you put your knee in different positions, that would shit
bite.
Yeah, it would get locked up.
Yeah.
And then because of that, it would just, your leg would be like, fuck, we've got to swell that cunt out to
I used to have
heal
that in my ankle, like 3 little floating bone chips or something.
Really?
It'll get jammed in a joint and just like, you couldn't do anything for a bit and
then it'd come good.
kind of go float somewhere else.
Yeah. Because when the like swelling would come down, then it would be like, righto, my knee would just feel like stiff as fuck and feel real weird. And I'm like, I couldn't do heaps of shit.
Fuck, man.
Like hardy off the 6 foot to flat and do hippers.
It's always escaped you, hasn't it? I remember I did my knee. I did it in the States, actually. And then,
Yours wouldn't have been on the piss though.
oh,
Well, you're always on the piss
a
on the
little
skate
bit.
trip.
Yeah. And it was like the one time I went to the States, didn't get the travel insurance.
Oh, fuck off.
So I had like a week left till I flew home. I was like, I didn't know if I fucking like broke a bone or something. I was like, it feels so fucked. Next day after it, I had a rest day. And I was just like, I can't fucking move it. Like I walked out of there and I was like,
No matter how hard you drank it out.
no, I had one rest day.
Oh,
Yeah, and then next day we went to Ben Margera's house.
Oh,
I was
fuck.
like, I'm not missing it. And I fucking
Was that like peak Bam?
No, this is I think it was in rehab. At the time.
Oh, like fucking full on the...
This was maybe 2020.
Really? He's been
And so-
skating again.
Yeah,
Have you
so-
seen he's been putting out clips and he's looking comfy as again.
Bro, listen to this. Went to his house and they're like, the guy we were with is like messaging his mum, like April and shit. He's like, here's a
April and Phil.
Yeah, he's like, here's a code for the gate. Go in, you can like skate the barn and the driveway and shit.
Because the barn's fucked up. It's
Yeah.
hectic.
Like just fucking brand new skate light, full fucking like
Yeah.
crazy setup. Yeah, like crouching up there, crouching down. I was sitting on the driveway,
Crutching around.
Yeah, and they're like, he can't go in the house. He can't go to the pool.
That's
It's like because I think his brother was living in the house or something. That Jesse dude from
CKY.
yeah,
The drummer.
yeah. And so
Shout out CKY.
we just sat on the driveway
Can I get another beer, Dale?
and
Please?
yeah, we kind of left at the same time as the people in the pool were leaving, and it was fucking coughing.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, it was Portnoy and Amel and the Sniffers.
Is it Dave Portnoy?
No.
No, that's that fucking...
Ben Portnoy.
Yeah, Ben.
Yeah,
Dave's the bloke that does the food review.
yeah. So I'm just like,
Pizza
we're just
reviews.
leaving, and he's just like, Jackson. I was like, what? I was like, fucking Portnoy, no way.
Coffin's doing wicked things.
Wicked things, like the nicest dudes ever.
There's-
Sick music.
Yeah,
So it was him and Amel and the Sniffers in,
Oh,
in the
really?
pool. And they just like jumped in this van and like, what are you doing? I was just like cracking. I was like, I don't know, what are you doing tonight? I was like, we're playing in fucking Philly tonight.
Really?
You and the boys when you get on the door.
That's
It's like, I was like, yeah, like, I mean, I'm not walking. He's like, just you can come backstage with us.
really?
And went to Philly, like into the city, went and watched his show, and it was like the best night ever. Like, bunch of the Enjoy lads came with us.
And what
It was the fucking sickest night ever. Like,
for the people that don't know, Coffin, what are they? Australian hardcore band?
yeah, like kind of punk.
Yeah. Sick. How's the
Children of Finland Fighting in Norway. That's what it stands for.
really?
Yeah.
That's real hectic.
Yeah.
Why'd they go so deep? You fucked me head up on
Well,
that.
anyway, coffin. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Hi, I'm a white guy at an after party. Here's Wonderwall.
Yeah, it's turned out to be like the sickest night ever.
Yeah, all
First
them.
night on crutches, just see them at Ben Margera's house.
Fuck. I
There's some
seen.
fucking Sydney lads in like the deepest Amish land of Philadelphia.
Yeah, because he's like out in the sticks, isn't he? Like pretty much like there's a big town there, but like still that's like sort
No,
of.
he's deep. He's past the
Really?
town. Yeah. Super funny.
Thanks for letting me know. It's super funny. Everybody in the comment section, let me know if that was super funny or not.
No, it probably wasn't.
Shout out Ben Majeras. Shout out Coffin. Amel and really like Amel and the Sniffers.
Big fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coffin's wicked. How's their latest like album cover? Them jumping off the Sydney ferry as it's like,
It's
is it as
fucking
it's
sweet.
coming in or as it's going out?
Must be going out.
I got one of them Frosty boys. It's just fucking fizzling up on me.
How's it like it shows you a little bit of liquid at the top and then doesn't give you any?
Like a sippy cup for a kid.
You might need to touch that thing to the back of your throat.
Can you pass me a bit of paper so I can blow my nose?
I'm going to need to borrow socks after leaving here. Sitting in 2 puddles. Frozen beer.
Oh, like you said, it just shows you a little bit of love. Did they want
Yeah,
that?
you keep thinking you're going to be sweet. That's good audio. Do you want to listen to me eat a bowl of ramen next?
Yeah, we'll do.
Anyway, here's a miso soup. That one hit the tonsils.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that I'm back drinking on the podcast.
Yeah, I was going to say, Floyd reckons you were pretty close when you went to Coolum Pub. You know, one wouldn't hurt, would it? Nah.
As Dad used to say, one's too many, 100's not enough.
Fuck, Brody has that tattooed on him, mate. Remember Brody Sellers?
Yeah. What did they call their barnacle bowl?
Yeah.
Tell the people about the barnacle bowl. Give the people what they want.
I don't know much about it.
Did you not get to skate it?
No, I did.
Yeah.
But it was too hard for me to skate. He built it just
For him to
for
skate?
him and Kai.
And
And fucking
they're-
like, may as well have been a full player.
Yeah.
It was so hard.
They
But they sold that house
wasn't
maybe a couple of years ago.
wasn't it
and they-
their parents' house?
Yeah. But they all moved out to
Yeah, but the parents' house owned a joint. What, Sunny Cove?
no, that was like
Where are they at?
that was Wavell Heights.
Where's
Like
that?
just out of the city.
Yeah. So the parents.
Brisbane City.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
So parents had a place. The sons lived there. Everybody lived there together, and then the sons are like concreters and skaters.
Yeah.
And then they built a full skate park, all in the backyard. Like it was.
It ran from the pool around the granny flat down the bottom.
And it was
But
like
I think-
it's a
so I
hilly
think-
block, isn't it? It's not flat.
Yeah, it runs down to like a natural like easeway or something down the bottom
Yeah.
where it's like I think they got a pond out the back or something. I don't know, which is pretty fucking random in Brisbane.
Yeah.
And then the window of the bowl like trannied up to the
Window of the house.
window of the granny flat
Oh yeah.
where like you'd stay. Were you on that dad camping trip we did? Nah, fuck. And
No, I was saying
we
after-
played that Roxanne game.
Oh, Roxanne, you got a
have to-
drink.
And everyone spewed and filled the entire bowl up. And then Reese is sitting there like, you pussies.
Yeah, he
Drinking
didn't
the whole
play.
game.
He didn't play.
No, he drank the whole.
Did he?
He's like sipping beers. How can you vomit from that?
How can you vomit from ingesting 20 beers real quick?
And then we went down to Wavell Skate Park, and it was just like a 2-foot horseshoe bowl.
Yeah.
It's like all the fucking lads, like Floyd, Nigel.
Nigel.
Yeah, fucking legend.
Did you see the picture I found at my parents' joint? So I was at Dad's the other day. I'm in the spare room. I open up the cupboard. It's got all old pictures in there. And there's a picture of Nigel. Shout out Nigel Banks, the lad. Him in prime, like fucking day, like dad cam days. Massive mullet, like looking young as fuck. I think he's got like Nike SB red shirt on.
Which he grew, by the way, to get away from the cops.
Yeah, from headbutting a taxi driver. He was like Canberra's most wanted.
Yeah, so we went down to that Wavell Bowl, which is a 2-foot like horseshoe thing. And we found a scooter and we just like made a little fire in the bowl.
Apparently Nigel's real deadly on the scooter.
Of course he is. He's good at everything.
Yeah. Fucked up.
4 fire trucks rock up to this little bowl.
Oh, because you got the fire going.
You got the fire going. And Brody and Kai's dad, Gav, just fucking like as soon as they got out of the truck, just started sprinting. Like, because the cop cars came with the fire trucks, because it was in a field. And he just started sprinting. The cop's like, all right, we're on a chase here. Like, kind of jogging after him. He was barefoot, he had a bindi patch. He got cut up. It was just like,
Bindi's got him.
Bindos! And the cops got him and walked him back.
What was he running from the cops for? Just
He's like, don't tell the missus about this.
they're going, there's nothing to tell.
Yeah, this is like, let's put the fire out, boys.
Yeah. Bindos.
Bindos.
Because it has everything like was just getting os put on the end of it, like all that.
Oh, I remember it was like,
Os.
yeah, and then it was like, someone was like, yeah, I'm with Optos. I was like, that's the end of it. That's as good as it gets.
Yeah. Pack it in, fellas.
Pack it in. That's Optos.
Fucking. Yeah, if you want to sound real cool with your friends, just chuck os on the end of it, whatever you're talking about.
Yeah. You might lose a missus, but you can gain a friend.
How's the mega fucking cam? Yeah, we're
You
being,
really undersold it.
it is a mega can. I put the picture up and like my hand next to the thing, and then I got told by somebody, go, why are you putting your hand up next to it? Why didn't you put up something? So
You got offered a sponsorship by Lady Gloves.
yeah, why didn't you put something big next to it so people could understand? Fuck you. I might have small lady hands, but they look nice.
But boy, can they rig.
Boy, can they rig up my pecker.
Yeah. Don't need much support though.
Dad cam.
Oh my God. This is going to be a 4-hour podcast.
Oh, you can keep going. It's called the Elegant Hour because totally.
Fuck, I'd love. That game was probably. I was having a shit time skating.
Why is that?
And then, just from like trying to be sponsored and shit. And then met all those Canberra lads. And I was like,
Trying to like be like serious about it, like.
yeah, it was just like, I was like, this skating sucks. And then met all those lads in Canberra.
Because I suppose you would have gone to teenage, being like sponsored, which is like all cool and just fun. Like you're getting free shit.
Dropped by Billabong at like 18.
Yeah, and then you're like,
And then really found drinking.
yeah, and you got to actually earn a wage as well. But
Yeah. But it worked out pretty quick after that. Got a Volcom not too long after. But met those dudes and it was just like...
But still like fucking...
it was you. It was like, yeah. It wasn't skating. It was absolute shenanigans. And it was like probably the funnest time of my life, I reckon.
Is that around this?
How many people can say going to Canberra was the funnest time of their life?
Oh, Canberra fucking was hectic. All the dad cam crew was hectic. Like,
Still got it.
still got the dad cam tattoo.
Yeah. Nearly went out the other side, but
Who got it in there deep?
Brody.
Oh, real deep.
Yeah, he was angry.
I was watching Brody Sellers skate Belco Bowl one time.
It's aggressive, isn't it?
It was the most fucked up shit I've ever watched there. Like, because I've seen like some people skate there, like some higher level pros skating there, and then watching him was the favourite I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He was like doing the ones like he was lying on his board, like doing the coffin on the board and rolling in like that. And I was like, didn't even make any sense because when you hit the lip to roll in at Belco, it's like that little bit oververt.
What's that hand rolled fucking concrete?
Yeah, so like
it kind of lips up a little before
Yeah.
you go in too. Yeah.
So when you're looking at it, like looking down, it's not like it's just straight vert. It's like gets kicked out a little bit. And is it, what's that, 10-foot vert or 10-foot bowl?
Yeah, I'd say 10 foot, probably a foot of vert. Or no, half a foot. Probably.
Yeah. And he was like lying on his back on his skateboard, like running up, jumping on his back on his skateboard and then rolling in. And he was coming in on the angle and then like carving into it. And it didn't make any sense how he's getting his feet and everything to level out to like land in it and shit.
That's why he's a concrete now.
He's
massive shout out, bro, to sellers. I remember like I used to just go down and stay at his house on weekends and I was maybe fucking 16, 17. No, fuck, it was younger. He used to date a girl in my grade. And I met him through that.
He was 38 at the time.
Yeah, he was.
He'd been out of school for 20 years.
Yeah. No, I met him through that.
Really?
I then started going down to his house and then he was like, he was maybe 20. And he's like, yeah, I've been hit by 9 cars in my life. I was like, what? He's like, how many? I was like, what?
How many cars have you been hit by?
Yeah. I was like, 0. I'm still alive.
I'm 0-0.
Yeah. And he's just like, every fucking story he's got, like, he's the one that has a crazier story about
Yeah, and
anything that you fucking... It's like him and Red have a crazy fucking story for everything.
not even trying to like do it to like one up you. They're just like telling you like, can't
Oh,
that.
yeah, I've done that. Yeah.
Listen to this.
Yeah.
Like this is
Oh,
also.
you've been through that? Check this out. Yeah. Oh, fuck it. I couldn't, like, get enough of him.
Yeah. Bro, the boys were saying on one of them dab cam trips, it must have been that trip you were talking about. They
Where
were
we drove from Canberra to my house.
Canberra to yours. Yeah.
Fuck, man. It was just Passion Pop, eh? Passion Pop and VB.
Fuck, that's a hectic combo. Me and Reese, one time, Reese wasn't running a missus, and I was coming down from Canberra back down to Eden to hang out with him, and he didn't want to get the fire going because
I know the exact time period you're talking about.
Yeah,
there's not much in between.
you'll spend a heap of time there at the same time.
Yeah.
We'd cross paths occasionally.
Cross swords.
I'd come down, like finish work Friday, get there Friday night, get on the piss all weekend, and then like sober up Sunday, and then drive back, or maybe drive back Monday morning early as like get up at 3
And
a.m.
try not do the Sunday sesh.
If I was driving back Monday morning, I'd end
Sunday
up.
sesh.
It was because I did the Sunday sesh.
Yeah.
But he was telling me it was middle of the winter down there freezing, and he's like, we went to the pub.
Still fine in 22 though.
Yeah. Went to the pub. It's got the fire. It's lovely at the pub. And then he's like, right, let's go home. We need to get Cooper's Red's long necks, and we need to get bottles of Passion Pop. I'm like, what for? What's that combo about? He's like, the Cooper's Red will keep us drunk. The Passion Pop will fucking
Make sure it kicks in.
make us real hot so we don't need a fire when we get back home. I was like, what do you mean? Get back to his, it's freezing inside his house. And then we just stand around the house, and then next thing we're sculling like the Passion Pop. Shirts are off like 10 minutes later. I'm just going, what the fuck is going on? He goes, I don't know, there's a heap of preservatives or some shit in it, but they fucking make you so hot. And we're sitting in the house just sweating our ring out, like red as. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? He's like, I know, it's the Passion Pop. You don't need a fire now, do you? I'm like, nah, I'm fucking hot as.
I've had the same thing at his house, but different mixture.
What was the mixture?
MD. I remember, like, we're just...
Heap of bread rolls.
Yeah, and then Kel would come around, would just be shirtless, listen to real, like, Chief Keef and stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
And,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you were around for that stage.
Yeah, I was there.
And I
Bobby.
remember Kel came around one day and he's just like, what the fuck is going on here? He was so shook. And then he came around the next day and got in it and his shirt was off. It's like, Yeah, this is pretty good shit.
Yeah, that was the stage of like laying in his bed. He just bought that new bed that he bought in
Big
Canberra.
leather fucking thing.
Yeah, and you'd lay in the bed just drinking piss, and it'd be nothing but blokes laying in the bed
Yeah.
looking.
You can fit about fucking 7 blokes in that
Yeah,
thing.
and it was way less gay than that Instagram video I sent you earlier.
Yeah. Still. Long list of things that are less than
Yeah.
that video.
Fuck, mate.
Yeah.
Did you want to wrap it up or just keep on keeping on?
Oh, we could go forever.
We really could.
Let's wrap it up, eh?
Yeah.
I need a piss.
Same. What are we running at?
An hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
that's
That's
pretty
fine. Yeah, well, let's wrap it out. Shout out Shirt Lifter Party shirts. We're fun and we're fruity. Shout out Jackson Pilz. Shout out Jesse Noonan. Shout out Brody Sellers. Shout out Reece
Dad
One.
Cam.
Shout out Dad Cam.
Bring it back. Put the videos back online,
Yeah.
brother.
Are they not up?
I don't know.
Well, surely they
That
are.
might have been an aggressive fucking take on things, but
Yeah, well, he's up in the NT doing good things.
oh yeah, I went on one of his trips up that.
What, out to the communities and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, Dad Cam goes out to
doing
the
good
community.
things.
Righto, bong on, fuck yeah.
Thanks for having me, mate.
That was a pleasure.
Never a draw.
That'll do it.